Hey, what's up, guys? Houston here. Look, when you're looking for a bad credit card, okay, there's three things you should be looking for. All right, that's no deposit, no annual fee, and no hard pull on the credit. Okay, so I have a list of credit cards that fit all three of those criteria. But first, I wanted to tell you guys thank you for rocking with me and supporting me. All right. Sometimes I go through challenging times, and you all still take the time to look at my videos and share my videos, and I ask you to continue doing that. Something that I didn't mention that happened over the past few months, uh, especially like last month, is that uh, my family took a loss of four family four family members. So I lost cousin, I lost an aunt, I lost my stepfather, okay, and actually I lost two cousins on the same day. And so when you got that weighing on your mind, sometimes it's very challenging to continue on to put out content and stuff like that. And I want to tell you guys thank you. I do want to tell you guys thank you for supporting me, you know. And I know sometimes, my videos may be a hit or miss for some of you all, but all of you all, I really appreciate it. It's certain goals that I wish to obtain and stuff like that. And with your help of supporting me, I really ask you guys to continue supporting the channel, supporting me, keeping my family in your prayers and stuff like that. Uh, there are some great things that I definitely feel thankful for out of all this. All three of my kids, they were still healthy. My all three of my kids, they have jobs, so I'm thankful for that, and I'm thankful that I'm healthy, my wife's healthy, uh my other family, they're healthy and stuff like that. So I'm thankful for that. But like I said, the biggest thank you is to you guys for supporting me. All right. So I just wanted to say that, and let's hop into the video. Now, again, talking about those three criterias, the Capital One Platinum Mastercard. Usually I tell people look at the Saver card, but the MasterCard, because the Saver card charges an annual fee. The Platinum card does not. However, the Platinum card doesn't start you out with higher limit than the Saver card. However, one thing I would tell you guys about Capital One, look, if you get approved for the Capital One Platinum card, I would tell you you're leaving money on the table, and here's how. You should be double dipping, and you should go after the Capital One Spark Classic. Okay, that's the business card of it. And also, many of you may not know that you can actually just force Capital One to pull only one or two of your credit bureaus instead of all three. Okay, so that's an option for you. That would be the first card. Now, there's one card on here which is the Avant, but their fees are like moderately low. It's like only $39 a year. With Avant, the reason I say Avant, because their credit cards will give you starting at 300. However, they have the personal loans as well. So yes, you can have Avant credit card as well as a Avant personal loan. Their personal loan goes up to 35,000. So you can double dip there as well. Now, another card you may want to consider is with Mission Lane. Okay, and so with Mission Lane, the cash back. All right, so with a Mission Lane cash back, that's different than the other card. The cash back is the black and white. The other card is the green and white. Right, so the cash back is the one that doesn't charge an annual fee. Now the green and white, depending on the credit score, they charge up to $59 annually. Okay, so it's not a whole lot of money you're going to be paying for their card or whatever. But Mission Lane should be one, excuse me, that you should consider as well. Then the next card is with the Credit One Platinum. Okay, and so with the Credit One Platinum, again, it meets those criterias. No hard pull on the credit, right? no deposits, no annual fees. All right. And again, with some of these here cards, they may not be the best cards. However, they are giving you a primary, okay? Because you always hear me talk about the authorized users. Now, the importance of the authorized users is also to help reduce your debt to income ratio, also to help increase the credit score, all right? Also to help age the credit file. So there's three importance of the authorized users. That's the reason why we offer them. And there's certain authorized users I continue to tell you guys, just be careful because they may not pass on the history of the card. And so when they don't pass on the history, yeah, it may affect you with the DTI. However, because of the history and stuff, it like rolls over as a new account. And so it lowers the age of your credit file. So that's the reason why authorized users are so important and so helpful, especially when you're trying to rebuild your credit or you're starting out with new credit. Okay. So that's that one. Then we talked about last year, we talked about the Walmart Pay, right? And so with the Walmart Pay card, this is the one we talked about the card hack to get up to 15,000. Um, and a lot of people were successful. You made it not hadn't gotten that 15,000, but you did not have to take that first option. Okay, and it was with Security Bank where you applied for the card, and then you see what they pre-approve you for, you abandon cart, and then you open up another portal. You come back maybe an hour or 24 hours later, and then when you go back in, they may have a higher limit for you, okay, that approves you. Now, the thing about it with the one pay, it's a strategic type of card because once you put in your information, they're trying to determine which tier you're going to get. So depending on how bad the credit is, they may just only start you with the line of credit, and you have to use that line of credit for at least 6 months in order for them to give you a regular credit card, right? However, the thing about it is definitely an opportunity for you to get a higher limit on the credit side once you are approved, all right? Now, there's another card, and that's with Perpay. Okay. Now, with Perpay, it's one of those credit cards that gives you a credit card and then it gives you a line of credit. Now, usually it starts at about $1,500 on the credit card and then $1,000 on the line of credit. However, with the line of credit, you can only use the line of credit on their platform. Okay. So that's the reason why I would tell you with certain ones, you have to make the determination. Now, please also keep in mind that you do not have to have a whole lot of these new credit cards on your credit file. I would tell you is to consider maybe 3 or 4. All right. The usual structure is for every bad account, you want to add two trade lines to make up for that bad account. Now, again, you can also use the Credit Karma hack where you go and you dispute on your negative, all your negative items on the TransUnion and your Equifax, which it will influence your Vantage scores as well as your FICO 9 scores. Okay, and so that being said, there's 3 tiers of cards you always want to look out for anyway. When you have bad credit, your tiers for your easiest approval would be your fintech cards, your Vantage 3 and 4 cards, as well as your FICO 9 institution cards. Those are going to be give you your highest approval when it comes to these type of cards. All right. So I hope that this helps you. There is one other card I wanted to say, and that's with the Prosper. Now, the Prosper, it can start you out up to $3,000, but again, it does meet those criterias. No hard pull on the credit, no annual fee, no deposits. All right. So I hope this video helps you. And again, I really thank you all for supporting me. I pray to God that you all will have a very prosperous and blissful and happy year forthcoming. I know there are some challenges. That's the reality of the world. But at the same time, again, I pray that all of you all will have the success and the desires you look forward to this year. And thank you for supporting me. If you have any questions about business credit funding, personal credit funding, removing negative items off the credit, click the link in this description. Schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.